I couldn't wait to depart Calcutta. The crush of people, the poverty, the suicidal traffic, the stench of garbage rotting in open sewers, and the specter of death that hovered over the city like the clutching monsoon humidity. Something that had become known as the Bengal famine stalked the region. People lay dying in the streets. I'd heard stories of GIs trying to help the starving by offering them corned beef and hardtack, canned rations left over from the Great War. But their attempts to be humane were waved off. "No, no," the skeletal beings would mumble as they shook their heads and turned away. Their Hindu faith prevented them from eating beef. Each morning, the Indian military would sweep through the city, gather the corpses, and stack them on ox-drawn carts. I wanted out of Calcutta. I wanted away from the madness. And I knew I soon would be. In my rumpled, sweat-stained army khakis, I stood on the edge of a taxiway and gazed upward at the gray overcast draped across Calcutta like a tattered funeral shroud. It was from that shroud I expected my savior to emerge. Except this would not be a metaphysical emancipator. It would be one of steel and aluminum, a C-47, a Goonie bird, the military version of a DC-3 airliner. It would not carry me home, but at least it would deliver me from Calcutta. I hadn't been in the city that long, just a few days waiting for the plane that would bear me deeper into the Indian subcontinent, but I knew nothing could be worse than remaining in that teeming, fetid metropolis. Boy, would I ultimately be proved wrong about that. And a few other things. Right on time, the C-47 burrowed out of the low-hanging cloud deck and settled onto the runway. The dual-engine Army Green Bird taxied toward me. As I drew closer, I could see a caricature of Donald Duck painted on its nose, and beneath Donald, the name Betsy. Betsy came to a stop. The pilot cut the engines, and 2 Army Air Forces officers clambered down from the crew door onto the tarmac and strode toward me. The lead officer, gangly and youthful appearing with thick black hair, smiled as he approached. "Lieutenant Colonel Ellsworth," I sang out. "Great to see you." I saluted as smartly as I could, hoping that might override my dumpy military appearance.